Hello everyone, it is Donnie and you are watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. Today I have a little bit of a different. Today's unbagging will be a little bit different because I have a cross stitch to unbag. And that says cross stitch on here, but normally that's what diamond paintings say. But I don't feel the typical toolkit inside and the beads. So that is what I am guessing this is. I ordered a couple of different types of cross stitch, so I'm not quite sure which one this is. So let's check it out. I don't want to cut something, but there we go. They have it all taped at the top. And I couldn't just get my scissors in there. All right. Okay, this is just the regular cross stitch. And it's a little Peter Pan, black and white. It uses the cotton thread. It's on 18 count, which, as I've recently learned, the higher the number, the smaller the cloth is, or the smaller the squares are. I've never done anything this small. I think the only thing I've ever done was 14 count. So I thought this was pretty neat, you know, just the silhouettes of Wendy, John, and Peter, and then Peter Pan, or Wendy, John, and the other brother. I don't remember his name. And then Peter Pan up here, and then we've got Tinkerbell. You can barely see her up there in the corner. And then the pirate ship. So I thought it would be really neat to try, because I mean, I have a bunch of cross stitch that my aunt sent me, but I wanted to try something different. So let's take a look. So it's going to be 27 by 36 centimeters. So that's approximately a 30 by 40 size. So let's see what we got. Yeah, that's about the size of a 30 by 40. We've got 2 needles here, and yeah, that's pretty small. Really, it's nice. They've actually did something around the edges. I can't remember what that's called. Serged. Yeah, they serged around the edges so that it won't unravel. That's pretty neat. And it's mostly black. So that's what these ones are. And it says 310 on there, but it doesn't say DMC on here. So I don't know if this is DMC brand cotton. It's really soft. And then I'm guessing the silver is for Tinkerbell and the Stars. So I've never done anything that was just basically one color. I mean, I've not done a lot as it is, but the one that I showed where I'm working on the Precious Moments one, I actually used some gold floss, and it wasn't too bad to work with. I'm not an expert on cross stitch. I haven't been, like I said, I haven't done a lot of it. So I'm guessing you're going to use the whole thing of this, because there are several different strands here. So I'm guessing this is not going to be separated because there's like a million of them there. Yeah. Anyway, so 2 colors. That'll make it really easy. You can pre-thread the needles, and that'll be nice. And what I've learned with cross stitch is that you mark the center and start from the center. And I'm guessing that's all I would do. I mean, I'm sure it'll say in the instructions, in the instructions. Let me look at that. If I figure out how this was folded, I don't remember. It was just like this. There's a little bit of red or pink threading through a couple of spots. It's kind of wrinkled, so I'm guessing I probably need to iron it first. The stuff that I've worked on, it came folded as well, but I don't think I ironed it first. But I stretched it on my round thing, so. All right. All right, so I know you're not supposed to show these charts, but I guess there's 11 count. It's saying that there's 11 count and 18 count. I'm not quite understanding that. 18 count 3 strands thread for full stitch and half stitch, 2 strands thread for back stitch. Oh, okay. This is if you had an 11 count cloth, which I have the 18 count. Okay, yeah. So this is the instructions for 18 count, 14 count. So it's 2 strands thread for full stitch and half stitch, 1 strand thread for back stitch. All right. So most of it is just full stitch, and then the places where it's red and green, that's going to be back. So there's not even a lot of back stitch. The only red is there in the right here in the sails, the lines for the sails, and then let's see. Okay, and the spots that will have back stitching for up here for the silver are going to be on the stars and like in her wings. I mean, I don't think it looks too bad. You know, back stitching, I mean, cross stitching is kind of tedious, but you know, if I ever want to pick it up and do it, I will have something to do that I picked out myself and thought would be neat to do. It might actually be nice for a gift or something. Yeah, this is telling you to find the center point of the graph. It says it's the intersection of the red line. The center point of... oh, it's just telling you to fold the fabric in half. And then again, and mark the center point of the fabric. Begin the first stitch at the center point with the corresponding thread. Yeah, so this is basic instructions. Very simple. I mean, it's, like I said, because it's only one color or 2 colors, this will be really easy. And it tells you to iron the work with steam iron on the back after it's done. See, and it's even telling you how to wash it and everything. Yeah, because I've never, the only piece I've did was that I completed. The largest one was the one where it says if, oh, something about men and yelling. We wouldn't have to yell so loud or something. So yeah, it's pretty basic. It's just one sheet of instructions. This actually, I mean, it looks pretty good. The chart is nice and legible, and it's actually made out of that material. It's not like, it's like a glossy type paper. And wondering how easy it'll be to highlight it once it's on this type of paper. Never used that kind before. But it says it's 140 wide by 199 height in stitches. So 199 across and 140 up. Or the other way around. 199 up and 140 wide. Yeah. And it's on both sides. It's not like folded. Let me look real quick and I'll tell you how much I paid for this, because I don't think it was very much. I'm going to actually pause because it might be a while for me to find it, so I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like I paid $6.15 for this. The price on the site is $6.99. I did use my mobile phone to order, which gives you a percentage off on your orders if you don't already know that. I actually do all my shopping on my computer most of the time, and then I will put things in my cart and then go later onto my phone and do the purchasing, because I do get a lower price. Sometimes though, if it means that I haven't hit the threshold to be able to use a coupon, I will do it on the computer. And I just balance it to see which one gives me the lower price. Sometimes it's only a penny difference, and so it doesn't matter. But sometimes, you know, you save 85 cents or whatever. But they do have several different designs on that listing. They're all black and white. They have 15 different ones. Let's see some of the ones they have here. I'll actually post a picture of the main picture that they have. You can't really see what they are, so that really won't help. But I mean, they have, oh, I'm not sure. Oh, that's Sleeping Beauty. That one looked, there was a lot to do on that one, so I didn't pick that one. But they've also got Red Riding Hood, and they're all in the silhouette format where it's just the black and white and then maybe silver. They've also got Hansel and Gretel, Alice in Wonderland. That was one of the ones I was trying to determine if I wanted to get that, or Peter Pan. They've actually got a couple of Alice in Wonderland. And then this one, they have a Wizard of Oz, and they just have some fairies. I think that might supposed to be Tinkerbell or something. There's like 3 fairies and some butterflies. And then they have Beauty and the Beast, which is kind of interesting because it shows the black is the Beast, and then on the inside is white with the prince, and then it's actually got red in it for the rose. And then they have a mermaid one. I'm not going to say that it's the Little Mermaid because there's nothing indicating that it's the Little Mermaid. It's just got a dolphin and then a mermaid. But then there's one that's another Alice in Wonderland with the Queen of Hearts. So that one has some red in it as well. Then they've got Cinderella. It's got the silver and it's got gold as well because the slipper is in silver. There's some birds that are silver, and the coach is gold, and then there's some stars. But it's got the Wicked Stepsisters and the prince, the 2 halves of her existence. And then they have a castle with a dragon in the basement. I don't know what that one's supposed to be indicating of. And then another fairy one with frogs and mice underneath a bush. I don't know, Thumbelina maybe? And then a Snow White one with the dwarves. That one's actually pretty cool because it's got red in it as well, and it's got the word Snow White on her casket, and it's got like 3 different stages of the movie. You can choose between 18, 14, and 11. It says that the 18 count and the 14 count, it says unprint canvas. And then on the 11 count, it says pearl canvas. I don't know what that means. But the 11 count costs $10 or $9.99. The 14 count is $7.99. And then the 18 count is $6.99. And that's probably why I went with the 16 count. I mean the 18 count. So, yeah, I know this is a little different for what I do. I mean, I've showed cross stitches before, but I'm really impressed that they actually serged the edges, because I know the Ada cloth that I've bought has it comes unserged, and mainly because it's not cut to your project, and then you just have to cut it out or use the whole piece. But I do like this feature because these things do tend to unravel. But yeah, I think this will be a nice little project for me to do one of these days when I just want to do something different. And I will leave a link down below. The link to this painting is actually the link to all those paintings. It's all in one listing. So I think it would have been a little bit neater if they actually had one of those cards that has the cloth hanging, the thread hanging from it, but I guess because it's all one color, it wasn't necessary. I don't know, but I've never received anything on a card like that. All I've ever received is stuff where the thread is just bound together or tied together like that. So it'll be interesting, that's for sure, to do something different like this. So I hope you like this video. I'll catch you in my next one, and Don't forget to have fun diamond painting or cross stitching, whatever it is that brought you to this channel, whatever it is that you like to do. Don't forget to have fun doing it, and sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.